a remarkable individual called Tony Wilson in Manchester, who worked for the local television network as a serious news reporter, but he had a passion for music and he had a passion for the punk movement and believed that it was important. Malcolm McLaren, who managed the Sex Pistols, was a kind of Svengali character to Tony Wilson, and Tony wanted to make the same thing happen in Manchester. So he organised a club night, and I found out and went and said, Mr. Wilson, can I do something? And so I did a poster. And that was the beginning of Factory. And 78, and it went on for another 14 years, which was kind of exceptional, really. It never became a real company. It was referred to as a record company, but it wasn't really a record company. There were no contracts. There were no advances. There were no contracts. There was no commitment to anybody to stay. And bands did what they wanted, as they pleased. And they worked within the capabilities of the cash flow. And so they had kind of freedom, they had autonomy to do as they wished. And the downside was that they didn't get an advance. No one gave them £100,000 to buy drugs and sleep all day. And there was no advertising. There was no money to advertise.
Should we talk a little bit?
Yeah, we should. So,
yeah,
that was. Well, there's a bit. Let me just finish this bit. That was the context in which Factory developed. By virtue of being there at the beginning, I was a founding partner of what became the record label. And as such, I had my contribution to make, and the way the image of Factory just defaulted to me. There was no one who had done it before. There was nobody from the music industry. There was no one who had any idea what they were doing. So everything about the image of Factory and the record covers and the rest of it kind of just defaulted to me, and I set a path as I felt suitable, and I didn't really know what I was doing. I was only 23, 24. I mean, I'd never worked before. I mean, I'd just left college.